Hey guys, Duke of Flannel here. Today I'm going to be bringing you some Faith builds. I've really been feeling them with the upcoming DLC and everything. This first one is a quality Faith. I made it 138, 35 strength, 40 dex, 40 Faith, I believe. And I found these guys up here just, just camping the tower. And so, what better way to take care of them than to cannon their asses off? I've realized a lot of my videos sometimes devolve into cannon montages, so there will be quite a few cannon kills in this video, because I love the cannon. It's the best weapon in Elden Ring. Broken. Anyway, I found it fun that these guys were out here fighting the dragons, so, for once, I have the lightning spells out in the lake instead of the gankers. And part of what I like about 138 is 138 and 166, I end up getting a lot of people just playing through the levels. And it's fresh, I appreciate it. Because for a while there, all I was getting at higher levels was ganks. However, thanks to a certain streamer, I'm pretty sure a lot of people have picked the game back up. Great Satoru Gojo cosplay. He couldn't stand up to the dragon attack. Anyway, this build is specifically built around the McKellen Knight's sword. It's got like a weird uppercut slashy moveset. And at +9, it has a D scaling in strength, dex, and faith. So it's pretty much perfectly tailored to match this sword. It comes with Sacred Blade that you can't put any other Ash of War on it, but Sacred Blade works. Here's another cannon kill. I didn't realize I had not killed them at first. Just watch this, because you can see them kind of fall, right? I'm like, oh, they're done. But I found them running around later, and so I had to pick them off. The ants were of no help. This one is probably my proudest invasion that I have on here. I don't normally make a whole lot of pyro builds. I'm not good at, what's it called, dead aiming the fireball. So I figured Burno Flame would be a decent stand-in. And let me just say, it gets the job done. So this being a quality build, 35 Faith, 40 Dex, I believe, Millicent's Talisman. I've also got Death's Poker on here, because this build started as a prisoner for whatever reason. I respect it, right? So I only need a little bit of intelligence, and the Death's Poker is a quality weapon with a little bit of intelligence. So I figured I'd slap it on there just for some, how you say, razzle-dazzle. These guys were having a fun time fighting the flower. I sent him up to the space. And we had a good little back and forth. I'm still learning the moveset on this sword. It's pretty sick, but watch me strafe this lightning. Easy. I think he's rotted. His health is going down. stubbornly wanted to fight the big flower. So I ignite myself and I start running towards him, hoping to scare the shit out of him, which it does. I love bullying hosts until they just jump off the fucking cliff. Makes me happy. This guy was actually one of the first invasions I had with this build. You might notice I'm working through my fashion a whole lot in a few of these characters. Again, 138. Quality Faith. Sacred Blade, McKellen Knight's Sword. Trying to use fire as well as lightning, and I've got max cast speed, right? So I'm trying to also use things that get a benefit from that. Catch Flame, everything I have besides Flame Fall Upon them gets a noticeable difference, increase. Look at that. Incredible trade. Now, for the second build of this video, this is Ludum the Brave, or Ludum, however you want to pronounce it. It's Latin. It's a dead language. I don't care. It means clay. It means mud. He is my Farum Azula Knight build. He's got the jar head. He uses all the lightning spells. He uses the Beastman sword. And whenever the DLC comes out, he's going to be throwing pots. You know, we got jar head, jar cannon. We have the jar shield. We have a theme here. And here I am, pestering some poor bastards in the rot lake. I sped it up because it's a good clip, you know. I get them, good aim, not exactly exciting. This, on the other hand, watch this. Ugh, I love that clip. Here's the same build, a little bit different fashion. Didn't know what I wanted to go with. Definitely keeping the jar helmet in my back pocket. This guy just never stood a chance. Oh, this one's at level 90, 91, I think at this point. I was going to take it to 94. I think at this point of me recording this audio, it's at 94, and I'm still testing things, seeing if I need to bring it up anymore. But, that Ash is so free. Alright, this one. I don't have any other invasions with this character, so I wanted to have this fight. I met a solo host that was fucking around with the Knight of Sword and Flame. This is my Frenzied Carrion Knight. I also threw Rings of Light on there for the hell lore of it. Uses the Carrion Sword, the Golden Order, Seal, and Madness spells. I had a lot of fun playing around with area of effect and range and the blocking on the Carrion Knight Sword. You can see there the R2 has a few frames of block, and you can really abuse that if you use it correctly, and I'm just starting to get good at it. This build is at 112, I think, in this invasion. I normally sever out, but this guy seemed fairly honest. Nobody else was in here, so we had ourselves a nice little fight. I hope you enjoy that. Last but not least, we kind of have flipped our earlier build on its head. This is Argo, my full quality build with a little bit of faith. The idea is to buff yourself with the spells, Bestial Vitality, Electrify Armament, but this is a 58, 57 Strength Dex quality build. Simple as. Incredible. You can use so many different weapons, so many good things. So many things get good at this level range. This is 166. You can just absolutely delete people. A dismounter at this level is incredible. And I've got a treat for you. Got a cute little invasion with my mad pyro that uses the Halo scythe from my last video I posted. I don't get anything super sick off here. However, I really wanted to show off how good this weapon can be when you predict correctly. I get myself into a tight spot. But that Halo, anyway. Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. Duke of Flannel, out.